Sometimes you realize that your comfort zone is going to keep you in the pity party section of the mall. And I'm like, I don't want to be in the pity party section. I want to be in the section where everybody's living their life and doing other fun things. So, in the spirit of facing our fears this year, I'm going to tell you guys a story of when I faced one of my fears. Sometimes you realize that your comfort zone is going to keep you in the pity party section of the mall. And I'm like, I don't want to be in the pity party section. I want to be in the section where everybody's living their life and doing other fun things. So I had a movie buddy, and we always went to the movies together. Every week we would go to the movies together right on time. We had a movie Friday nights, movie night. That was our thing. And a movie came out. I wanted to see it so badly. And I asked her like 3 weeks in a row. I was like, let's go to the movie. She's like, no, I'm doing something. I'm like, oh. And I asked other people, and I knew that nobody else I knew liked movies like us. So it's like, who would I even ask anymore to go to movies with me? So like I attached going to the movies with going with her because we always did it together. So it's like my mind didn't really think to invite anybody else except her. Like you attach certain things to certain people, and it's like when you see those things, you're like, oh, it's this person. Like this color, oh, is this person. This activity, oh, is this person. Oh, this adjective is this person. Like it comes, the first thing that comes to mind is this person when you think about certain things, and that was her for when it came to movies. So I was like, you know what, this movie is not going to stay at the movie theater for too long. I have to think about how I'm going to go watch it. I won't find a way or the other to watch it. I could watch it at home when it came out on TV, but I'm not really sure. I prefer watching the movies in the movie theater. This is a different experience to me. I'm just a movie theater kind of girl, cinema kind of girl. Like some people like waiting until it comes out on the streaming services at home, but I prefer to watch it in the movie theater when it's out. So I know what I summoned the courage. I told myself, you know what, today we are going to the movies. And I drove my car to the movies. And I got to a parking lot, and my heart was just beating. My heart was beating so fast. And I was like, oh my goodness, what the heck am I doing? Have you ever gone anywhere alone before in your life? So what made you think you can go to the movies alone? I was like, oh, but you know what? I remembered that a wise man said that I should be determined and confident and not fear for anything. So you know what? I opened the car door and I locked that car and I walked into that movie theater. And I remember I went in there and I saw like everybody with their friends and lovers, and I was like, oh my goodness. The fear came back again. Yes. The little confidence I had on my walk into the movie theater kind of vanished. And I was like, oh my goodness, you can just turn around now. It's not that deep. Nobody's gonna care if you turned around now. They will just think that, oh, you came looking for somebody, you didn't find them and you left. Like nobody's gonna care. But I was like, you know what? I came here this far. How bad would it be to just go in there and watch the movie? So I went inside and I walked into the theater and I went into the line to buy the condiments, the snacks. And I felt like people were like judging me or they're looking at me like, why is she alone? There's nobody will like her. She has no friends. She's a loner. Oh, so sad. She's really so sad. It's so sad to be her. Like all your mind just be playing tricks on you and just telling you like the worst scenarios or the worst things that can happen in your mind. And nobody around you is thinking that. It's just you, just in your head, your whole reality. You're just in this bubble of uncertainty and fear. And that is just only you floating inside. Nobody else is floating inside this invisible bubble. But I walked up to the counter, I got myself a large popcorn and a large drink. I was trying to like prove to myself that I can do this large. But I shouldn't have gotten the large popcorn because I don't really like popcorn that much like that. But I got it anyway. We're trying to prove something to ourselves. And I walked into the movie theater, I sat down there in my seat and I watched the movie. So like halfway through the movie, I looked down at the seats beneath me and I saw a guy there sitting down alone as well watching the movie. And I was like, my heart had like a little joy dance that, oh my goodness, he's watching the movie alone as well. It's not just only me because I was really, really, really scared. But I think that just gave me a little bit more confidence. I was like, okay. And after the movie, I went home and I was like, you know what? There's a sense of joy, a sense of happiness that just I had that night. I was like, I did this alone. It's like I'm proud of me. I did that. And I asked my friend the following week. I was like, oh, let's go to see this other movie. And she's like, oh no, you know what? I was like, I went to movies alone last week. Let's see if we can do it again. And we did it again. And the following week we did it again. And the third week we did it again. And I remember she asked me like later on, she's like, "Oh, let's go see this movie together." And I was like, "I already saw it already." And she's like, "Oh, wait, who?" I was like, "I went alone." I was like, "Oh, you went alone?" I was like, "Yes." I feel like the look on her face was like, it just reminded me of me in the past. Like, oh my goodness, I could not go to movies alone. That was me. I could not go to movies alone, but look at me, I'm a pro at going to movies alone. And like ever since then, I've just been a movie solo goer alone. And it's been a fun experience. You just learn how to be with yourself and how to navigate yourself through certain experiences and certain places you are when you're alone. And yeah, the movie going experience just opened my horizon to like doing a lot of things alone. That was like the step, just opened my horizon to I can do a lot of things by myself. Except I truly need someone to do it with me. I can do a lot of things myself. And I have done a lot of things alone, you guys. A lot of things alone since then. And it's like when I sit down and I look back at them, I'm like, oh my goodness. Sometimes I do things alone. I don't even think it doesn't even cross my mind to, oh, I need to invite somebody. But last year, like mid last year, I started to learn how to like start inviting people to do things with me because I was like, oh my goodness, I'm doing a lot of things alone. And my friends are like, what the hell? Why aren't you inviting us? So I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. My mind is not wired. If my mind was like, oh, you want to do this, let's go do it. You want to do that, oh, let's go do it. Oh, that looks fun, let's go do it. That's how my mind was. It has been wired for a long time. So I was like, learning how to like add people now into my fun activities, no more just doing them alone. So but yeah. So this year I'm going to help you guys learn how to do things alone because I know some of you waiting for people is holding you back from experiencing a lot of life experiences, which is really sad because you're going to have to experience certain core memories by yourself. And those core memories are going to be memories that are going to strengthen you when things are getting hard. And I want you to experience them because I have experienced a lot of core memories that when things are going wrong with me or things are going hard for me, I remember and I look back at them and I'm like, you know what, I did that. This, what's happening right now is just a little small thing. It's not going to do anything to me. I can get through this because I did that. So I'm going to be your solo bestie. I think that would be it. Solo mentor, solo encourager. I don't know what the right word is. We'll figure out a word as time goes on. So yeah, so for the next 30 days, Monday to Friday only, Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to be resting. I'm going to be posting pictures, posting videos for you guys to watch so that I can encourage you guys to do something that scares you. We can figure out a way to like overcome those hurdles. I'm also going to be posting prompts on my stories as well, so you guys can answer them. If you guys have any issues, you guys can DM me, leave them in the comments, or leave it on the prompts I put on my stories, and I can answer them for you and help you guys out. Because I have done a lot of things alone, and I feel like I can help you guys figure it out and give you guys tips and tricks on how to like overcome those hurdles, like jump over them, skip them out, or fight them off. I don't know. We'll figure out something. But yeah, thank you guys. This is going to be an amazing experience for me. I'm going to discover new things and maybe discover new activities I haven't even done yet. I haven't tried it from you guys, and I'm excited. I love to try new activities. So let's go out and get it this year. Let's get it 2024. Let us get it done. So see you guys in my next post tomorrow.